There we go.
Great. Um,
Awesome.
yeah, so I think it's 5 minutes in total per team member. Either that or 5 minutes per question. But there's no way it's 5 minutes each of us at each question because there are quite a few
Yeah,
questions.
no way. We'll just, you know what? We'll just interpret it 5 minutes to answer the questions per
Yeah.
person.
Yep.
That
Um,
makes most sense.
okay. Let's see. Well, I can go ahead and start. I'm Nicholas Hendricks. I am an ITM major, and if my life were a personal brand, what would our slogan be? Okay, I'm hitting these questions completely. I haven't read any of them yet. Um, I think my slogan would be "Take it easy."
Okay. Well, my name is Casey. I major in business admin and I minor in marketing and design. And if I had a slogan for my personal brand, it would be "You only live once."
Mhm.
Good stuff. Howdy. I'm Cade. My major is in business administration. If my life were a personal brand, my slogan would probably be, hmm, hardly working. Let's go for that.
Nice. Okay. What's something not on your resume that you're proud of? Um, I'm trying to think of something that's not on my resume that I'm proud of. Um, I was gonna say that this is my second degree, but that's definitely gonna be on my resume once I'm done. Uh, I
Hey, it's
think,
not there yet.
yeah, yeah, there you go, right? Not there yet. No, I think probably what I'm proud of is being living right or funding my own apartment right off the green belt and raising my dog who is free here.
Oh,
Aw.
howdy there.
He was I know. Did I disrupt your nap? I'm sorry, Ben.
Okay. Something that's not on my resume that I'm proud of is probably like all of the like multiple lives I've lived. Like all the activities I've done like throughout my whole life aren't on my resume. Like I did rodeo and I used to race cars and like it just continues to do I'm like a really doing it all type of person. But it's not on my resume because I don't think people really care. But
Well, one thing well, yeah, something that's not on my resume that I'm pretty proud of. I'm pretty handy. I mean, I can fix anything from drywall to my truck or anybody else's for that matter. So usually I'm the person people call for that kind of thing. Pretty proud of that.
that's a good one.
Nice. Okay, so discuss your ideal career path and what would you choose to do if money were no object? Um, so my ideal career path, I think right now, I'm aiming towards more networking oriented IT work. Um, I just have a lot of AV IT experience and really enjoy that aspect. But I think if money were no object, I would love to be a high school theater teacher. My first degree is a theater degree, and I think that would be just the most fun job in the world.
Crazy. Um, oh, I don't know. If money were an object, I'd probably like out of the jump do like run my own business. Um, if it had no like repercussions, but I do want to do like interior specialties or design of some sort, and that's what I would do.
All right, well, my ideal career path would be financial advising. It's kind of what I'm planning on going into right now, just security planning, difficult conversations with people, figuring out what to do and, you know, finances get rough and just growing wealth as well. If money was not a thing I had to worry about, I would go live in the middle of the woods in Montana and talk to nobody.
Okay, let's see. So you just won $2 million, but you must spend it all in 48 hours. Tell us what you would do with your newfound wealth. Okay, so I think a house is off the table because I think it's got to take longer than 48 hours to. I mean, I could be wrong. Um,
I could do it.
yeah, you're like, I'm gonna push it through. I'm gonna ram it through. Um, let's see. I think I would buy a brand new car, probably an Ionic. Um, I would like book out vacations for like the next year. Um, and is it really like, is it a cop out to be like, I'd buy stock? I don't, I don't know. But I think that's sort of what my game plan would be.
If
There you
I
go.
had $2 million, I would buy a house, I would buy a truck, I would go to the mall and I'd spend all my money. I really think I could do it in under 48 hours. Like I definitely believe that I could spend 2 million in 5.
Oh yeah, so doable.
Yeah.
If I won $2 million, I'd probably, well, you see, I can't fix up a truck in 48 hours, but I can go purchase all the parts that I'll need for it in less than 48 hours. Now, I'd probably go ahead and find some random 78 Chevy in some old dude's barn, pick that up, go to O'Reilly's or Napa and buy all my parts, and then probably go and buy a small couple acre piece of land from some dude and just put it on there and maybe take like a little storage compartment metal container and make a tiny house out of it.
Hmm.
I could do that and I could buy all the parts and sheet metal and whatever for that in 48 hours.
Nice. Um, okay, grab your backpack or purse, pick the three items, and pitch us $1 million startup idea using only those items.
What?
Um, okay.
Oh, what's in my wallet?
That's the thing is that I'm like, unfortunately, I think my answer is going to be the exact same as last semester because I don't have a backpack, but my computer uh, bag.
I don't have anything.
Oh, okay. I have something.
Uh,
Okay. Pick three things. There's one, two,
yeah,
three.
whoever wants to go first with what they've got.
Gotcha. I'll go ahead and take the floor on this one. I got some pretty good stuff. Um, let's see. First thing, brand new invention. Just came up with this. It's called whiteout. See, let's say you screw up on some government document and you're really worried that your boss is going to get pissed at you. All you got to do, go over it with some whiteout and write back over it with my next product, the pen. You see, you got to buy them together. You have to buy whiteout because you messed up on your document, and you have to purchase my brand new pen that you've totally never heard of before to write back over it again. See, then I have my third product. You don't know how to use the pen, so you pushed too hard and blew it up all over your nice white button shirt. Tide stick.
That's not
See?
fair. You didn't have that. Just
Oh,
laying
I
out.
did. I have all three of those in this little compartment in my bag. It just so happened to work out that way. But you have to buy all three of these together. It's like a three-step process.
All right, yeah,
That was impressive.
the ultimate cleaning kit.
Just happened to work out that way.
Um, okay, I guess I can go next. Mine's pretty simple. So all I have is my computer bag, and I'm pretty particular about having any kind of cable I could possibly need in that bag. So my $1 million invention is the I'm gonna call it the data loom. The basic idea is that it is a long set of cables that has like an HDMI cable, an Ethernet cable, a USB-C cable, for all of your transmission needs, so that you have one cable that can like do anything. That's
So
what
it's
I
got them on like both ends. It's got all the stuff on both ends. You can
Yeah,
hook
yeah,
up
on
anything
both
to
ends. And
anything.
it's just like one thicker cable that you can run so that you can like plug in your monitor to your desktop, your Ethernet port to like the router, assuming they're nearby, right? Like stuff like that.
That's genius. I love it.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I have, okay? I have a wild rag and a hair clip, okay? And you tie it, you put it together, right? Now it's like a bow for your hair.
Mhm.
Magic. And you don't have to like tie the bow because it's already on there. You can just clip the bow in the back of your head. And then I have sunglasses that have never been seen before. So then it's a pop, you know? So then you have all the accessories in one. That's it. That's my $1 million startup.
That's
Nice.
$1 billion idea right there.
Sorry if you hear my dog is now awake, so if you hear a bark or two, I may need to get up. Okay. Let's see. Take a celebrity to one hidden gems food spot in the valley. Who is it and where are you bringing them? What is the one item they must eat to understand Boise? Um, okay, so I know where I'm going for sure. It's got to be Tupelo honey, and I pray that they still have their what was it? It was a mac and cheese stuffed waffle with chicken. You know, like chicken and waffles, but it had like mac and cheese in the waffle dough. It was weird. It was great. Um, and I'm trying to think of the celebrity I would bring. Um, I've been watching Supernatural, so I would probably bring Misha Collins because I like Misha Collins.
Um, I would say I would pick but it's not really in Boise. Does it have to be in Boise? Okay, wait.
Treasure Valley.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Treasure
Okay,
Valley.
I would say Enrique's in Cuna is probably the best place ever. Because it just is. Like the vibes are there and it's cute and it's like busy all the time. But if I had to pick a celebrity, I would pick Justin Bieber because he's Justin Bieber.
There you go. Let's see. This took a lot of thought, but if I was to bring any here, the place came up to me right away. Spud Daddy.
Is it good?
Basic, yeah, basically Chipotle, but for potatoes.
Right.
Now, I would probably bring Weird Al Yankovic for that. I'm gonna go ahead and bring Weird Al to Spud Daddy, and he's gonna make a mean parody song with me in it, and it's gonna blow up.
Right.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and
Crazy.
he has to order a loaded baked potato. Simple.
Okay, yeah,
Everybody likes it. Just loaded baked potato.
that's not too bad.
I've heard of
Um,
Spaghetti Daddy. I heard it was good,
It's it is pretty good. I
but
have their
it's just
menu
like
pulled
baked
up actually.
potatoes.
Yeah, yeah, literally it's just the main thing is baked potatoes. The menu
all
is very, very simple. It is
right,
just potato. You can add sour cream, cheese, cheddar sauce, baked beans, gravy. You can
all right, that's not bad. Um, okay, what is a hot take or controversial opinion you have? Um, okay, I know a hot take that I have that is very contentious in um nerdy communities, but I actually really like the eighth Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi, that I feel like is very controversial.
okay.
Um, oh my God, I don't know. Well, okay. I work retail, like I run my retail store, and we make cowboy hats, and my hot take is why would you come in the store if you don't know what you want, or you're gonna ask stupid questions because it literally is says on the door what we do. And then you come in and you're gonna ask that.
Hmm.
Nice.
Hot take or controversial opinion? Well, I've got a lot of those, but I don't know how many of those would fit into an academic setting. Hmm. Shoot, that's a really, really great question. Hmm. Oh, here's one. I got you. Whenever you go buy a Ford, you got to buy a second one because the first one's going to break down.
Nice. Um, okay, let's see. What's the funniest or strangest thing that has happened to you recently? Um, I guess I'll go with the strangest thing. I got splashed by a puffin when I went to the Oregon coast. They have a in Newport. I went to the aquarium and they have like puffins there, and they're free, open in this like airlocked exhibit, so they can't fly away. But like they just went down and dove right into the water and splashed me and my partner.
Hmm.
Crazy. Actually, yesterday, we were at dinner and I took me and like some of my friends and we were all girls and we're sitting in the middle of the restaurant at the village, like smack in the middle of the restaurant. And this man walks up there and he's like trying to talk to us and trying to pay for our food. And then we all obviously were like, yeah, you can pay for it. Like totally fine. I'm gonna order more then. And then he was like, oh, can I sit down? And then we were like, no, you can't sit here. So then he goes over to the bar and starts harassing the girls at the bar to like sit next to them. And he was so like intoxicated, it wasn't funny. Yeah.
Oh,
So then he went outside and then the security came and he got arrested.
that's funny.
Oh,
Yeah. And this was
wild.
yesterday. Yeah.
Justice served. Mine's less exciting, but this was like funny but also disappointing. I saw some dude on out in Nampa on Idaho Center Boulevard. I was driving home and his license plate was 6767767 and I just about wanted to hit him.
I knew that I grew up in Nampa, and I was like, okay, I know that that story can't go anywhere great.
Yeah.
Driving on Idaho Center Boulevard.
Okay. Let's see. If you were dean of Kobe for a day, what's one radical change you'd make to Kobe to Kobe? Maybe just the building. Sorry, just the verbiage. To make student life 10 times better. I think if I were the dean of Kobe, um, and if we're talking about the building in particular, I think what I would do is hand out parking passes, like prepaid parking passes to
That's a good
students.
one.
I think that's exactly it.
Um, if I was the dean, I'd put more vending machines in the business building because there's only the one on the bottom floor. And like, what if your class was all the way on the other side? Like, it's just so inconvenient to walk. And it's not even like the bathrooms over there. So then you have to go to the bathroom and you gotta walk all the way to the opposite end to go to the vending machine.
That could be better. I was kind of on the fence between two. I mean, my brain only thinks about food. Um, so it was kind of between put a coffee place on every single floor of Kobe, so I don't have to go all the way back downstairs for it, or put like a snack room on every floor. Budget be damned, infinite snacks. Just just whatever. Student body voted. Just whatever snacks are in there. Just go wild. Boise State's got the money for it. Just put it in there.
Nice. Okay. If you could add one completely random class to the Kobe course catalog, what would it be called, and why should Kobe students take it? One completely random class to Kobe course catalog. Okay, I think I know exactly what it would be. Um, And it's just because I think everybody at some point in their life needs to either work in a restaurant or work retail.
Mhm.
And so I think it would be like, let's say Kobe 256, and it would be like entry level job. Um, I think about it like an internship class, but you would just get credit for like doing 6 months of working at a restaurant or a retail place. I just think it's super
Yeah.
important for everybody to like
Hmm.
work at the bottom and then know going forward like what that feels like.
Yep. If I could add a class, I would do probably like building your brand type of class.
Mm.
Um, whether it's like learning how to like network with people or like bringing people in from outside business, not just like I know they do the career fair, but more in a class setting where they would come in, you got to talk to them, they got to like know you, know this, whatever, whatever. Um, I think something like that would be the like get my money's worth out of it.
Yeah, I agree. Um, let's see. I'm gonna go on the stint of completely random. This isn't gonna be Kobe related at all. Intro to auto mechanics. You should know how to change your oil and change a tire. I
All right,
believe that that's
I take it.
not even just Kobe students. Everybody could get some use out of that because I've met some people who don't know how to do that, and that just makes less people who have to call me to come do it.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. I like doing less. So let's help me out.
All right. If you could go back to your first semester in Kobe, what's one piece of advice you would give yourself? I think that's kind of interesting because I graduated with a theater degree, but when I originally started, I was an accounting major. Um, so I'm gonna go back to the first time I was in Kobe. And I think my advice is gonna be to like stick it through with the ITM classes and then make your decision. Um, I love where my theater degree got me, but at this point, I'm like, no, that would be good to have had a couple of years ago.
Um, I would tell myself to do your work ahead of time, to not procrastinate, and to just one step at a time. That's what I would say.
All I would tell myself is one word: read.
Mm,
Just, just read it. Just read. Don't rush. Just read, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, what is one business term slash lingo that you cannot stand, and what would you replace it with? Um, I think I'll taken this from back when I worked in the restaurant. So like in the hospitality world, like when you 86 something, that's when you're like out of it, you're not serving it anymore or anything like that. And I think that I hate it because it doesn't mean anything intrinsically. And it's so hard for people to understand. Like we'd have managers come in and they didn't know what 86 meant. And so it's a really niche thing. But I think I would move it to like, let's just change it to cut. Um, like we're gonna cut something. That means it's done. We're done. As opposed to 86. I don't even know where it came from. And it's a niche one, but it's the first one I could think of. So
mine would be I have to like send emails and work with like other local businesses every single day. And when I ask somebody a question, they go, "Let me get back to you." This is an email.
Oh,
This is an email. Like, if you don't know the answer, just don't respond and come back when you respond. Like, you're just double emailing me. So that's what I can't stand when, like, let me get back to you in an email when you could have just waited. And so I would replace it with the answer. Like, just answer my question.
that makes a lot of sense. Just take a little bit longer to think about
Yeah,
it.
like I would rather wait and then have the answer than you respond and then respond again.
See, one piece of business term that I cannot stand. Hmm, hmm. That's a really, I can't think of any business slang off the top of my head.
That's why I went with mine because
Yeah, that makes more sense. Um, okay, well, since I can't think of any business term or lingo that I cannot stand, I'm just gonna go ahead and take one from my other job. In the Army, we have VICs. That's our vehicles. I hate the word Vic. I didn't even learn that it was a thing until we started doing convoy training last year. So I'm gonna go ahead and change it to truck. There was like truck. There was like 30 people who I knew who didn't. What's a Vic? What's a Vic? Truck.
it's a truck.
Please, it's a truck. Please, for the love of God, just call it what it is.
Nice. Okay. Which business person, past or present, inspires you the most? And if you could spend a day with them, what would you want to learn or do? Um, that one is tough.
Mm.
I think for me, um, it would be oh my goodness. Of course, I'm just blanking on his name. Is it Wozniak? Was that Steve Jobs' partner?
Yep,
Um,
yep, that sounds right.
and I think Wozniak was the more technically oriented one. So I think I would just want him to take me through their whole process starting from the beginning in terms of like designing their computer. I would love to spend a day just like, hey, let's get down to the bare components and tell me like what the process was in terms of like how do you pick and how do you select certain things. I think that would be my like business person I would love to. Less Steve Jobs and more Wozniak, I think.
Yeah.
Um, well, shit. Yeah, I should say that. That's hard. Okay. Right now, I would say people, okay, this probably doesn't count as a business person, but whatever. Um, there's this lady on Instagram who I follow, and her name is Lindsay Branquino, but she married a like old rodeo athlete and turned like her publicity into like a store, like a boutique pretty much. Um, but all of her like all the things she does is like either renewal, like it's like renewed things or things that come from a meaning in her life. Like I don't like when influencers start a business that they're not really in. So like if you're gonna influence somebody to get it, then you should also be in it. And I feel like she is really in tune with like how she runs her boutique or whatever she does. But that's what I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if I wanted to learn something from her, I would want to learn how she does fashion.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and spend the day with Warren Buffett. Where do you put your money?
If you
That's
could get the inside scoop on Warren Buffett's strategy,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. I'm being honest. I wouldn't share it, but I'd I'd love to find out.
That's a good one. Yeah, then you don't have to worry about anything else. Then you can do whatever you want.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. You wake up tomorrow and it's the year 2086. What would be the first thing you ask Google? Um, I think that I have a lot of fear over my retirement account, and so I think I would ask Google to give me a timeline of VU and just show me like how well that has done over the next what 40 or 60 years. Absolutely, I'd be like, hey, I just want to make sure and see where it's at, because I mean, assuming it's still my money, then I have 60 years worth of growth in VU.
Yeah.
Um, I would ask Google if the dinosaurs were back. How old do I? Oh, I guess I'll only be 80. That's crazy though. In 60 years?
Well, the thing is, are you the same age when you wake up?
Yeah, wait. That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I was operating under. I was assuming
Yeah,
that
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. Same age.
I would
I wake up
ask,
and
yeah, I don't know. I'd ask Google what the hell happened.
well,
how am I supposed to know it's 2086? I'm gonna go ahead and ask Google what the year is. How am I?
there you
Well,
go.
who? How do I just wake up and know it's 2086? Can I just ask?
Is it like above my head? Like,
I'm probably gonna have to ask somebody. Like, what day is it?
Yeah, I assume that like you pull your phone down and it says like 86 in the back. But it would take me a long time if I was in my apartment to figure that out. Like,
Hey, whoa, hang on.
okay, what is a small thing that makes you happier than it probably should? Um, one thing that makes me happier than it probably should is cable management. I get really excited when all my cables are nice and neat and tidy, and I don't always have the time to do it in my personal apartment and everything. But I've spent hours and hours at different jobs just like clearing up cable and making it look nice and neat, and it's totally functional when it's messy. But I don't know, I really like it when everything's nice and neat at 90-degree angles.
my small thing is Dr. Pepper. I could be having the worst day and I'll drink a Dr. Pepper and I'm fine. I could have a headache and I'll drink a Dr. Pepper and I'm fine. Like I genuinely cannot function without a Dr. Pepper a day. Like it genuinely keeps the doctor away.
I mean, I when I was in high school, I would drink like 3 or 4 Dr. Peppers a day. I think there's something genuinely addictive in Dr.
Oh
Pepper.
yeah,
Like,
it's bad. It's bad. Like I'm like any day, like I could it could be in the morning and like if I don't have coffee or a Red Bull, I'll drink the Dr. Pepper. Like it does not matter what time of day it is.
There you go. Um, let's see, something that makes me happier than it probably should. Just driving. I love driving. It makes it's a small thing. I do it every single day, but it just makes me so happy.
I think we might be on opposite ends of the spectrum. When
Yeah,
we're traveling, I want to do public transportation so I can like dink around on my phone while I move. I hate driving.
refuse to drive.
Okay, so by the end of the course, what is one thing you hope your teammates remember about you? Well, I hope that you remember about me that everything worked out smoothly and I got all my stuff in great and there weren't any problems. I'm hoping that it's a smooth ride for 5 weeks.
There we go.
I would say same. I hope that you remember that I was great, that I did all my work and everything was perfectly fine and we got it done.
Oh yeah. Y'all are definitely gonna remember that things got done on time. That I was here and that I didn't make anything harder for you.
That is great.
But also that this class is way too smart for me, so I'm just getting through it. It's gonna get done, but I'm just getting through it.
Yeah, it's it'll be good. I know it'll be fine. Okay. Now, once everyone has finished their 5 minute spotlight, the team enters the hot seat. Each person must be asked one different question by each teammate pertaining to what they learned about that teammate. Um, and then that just has some stuff on what we need to do to um, submit the thing. So I can stop sharing for the moment. Okay, so then the hot seat, I can start, which means I will ask. We can start with Casey. I guess we can ask you questions.
Perfect.
Um, my question is, you had mentioned that you did what was it? It was horseback riding and rodeo, and now you're in retail. Was that like something that you did like when you were younger, or is that something that you did like professionally and now you're pivoting? Like,
No, no. No. So I did high school rodeo growing up and I still kind of do like Idaho All Girls here occasionally. But I'm a manager at Rancher Hat Bar in the village. So we make custom cowboy hats. Uh,
Oh.
yeah, so that's where it kind of aligns. But because I do that Monday through Friday, like it's really hard for me to get out and ride and do all the things because my horses are in Cuna, where my sister lives. Um,
Hmm.
so it's really just hard for me to get from like here to there and then work, and it's just a lot. But
No,
yeah.
yeah, I get that 110%. Um, and I assume that the hot seat works. Like we'll just put one person in the hot seat. So, Kate, if you want to ask your question for Casey.
Oh, certainly. Along the lines of that same thing, where'd you go to high school?
Okay, I am from Hawaii. So
Whoa, that's cool.
yeah, so I'm not from here originally, but um my I pick Boise State. I come here, I go to Boise State. My sister's husband is from Vail, Oregon, so kind of right outside of here. So she had two kids. She was at home. They moved here, and I'm fully convinced she followed me, but whatever. Um, and she like has Cuna's very like country in the middle of fucking nowhere, and so she has like a stalls and a barn and a arena, and that's like her thing. And so I ship my horses here, and they stay at her house.
That's cool.
That,
So
That's very nice.
you had the horses in Hawaii?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
They go on a
Cool.
plane with a vet and everything. It's crazy.
Hmm.
hmm
That had to have been a little bit pricey.
It wasn't that bad. It's not as bad as most people think. Like just having horses in general is an expensive hobby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's either Kate, do you want to be the hot seat or do you want me?
I'll go on the hot seat. I'll take it.
All
Bring it
right.
on.
Okay, so I just have to ask because this is not the first time I've heard this piece of wisdom. Is there a particular story that you have behind your worry of Ford trucks, or is there more just
Oh
a
boy.
general?
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
fair these.
So it is just a general superstition. What's funny is it's applied to every Ford I've driven except the one I own.
Oh no.
Now, I I do own a Ford. It was my first car. I still have it. It's just parked out at my dad's back home. It's a Ford Explorer. It's never died on me once. It's gotten away with a lot of things. But every other Ford that I seem to work on or that I drive that somebody else's, for me something seems to go wrong. I've had a 2010 Ford F-150 overheat on me. I've had, let's see, we completely destroyed a transmission in a 2020 Ford F-250 work truck back on Gowan Field. So you need two Fords. You need two. You got to have one to tow the other. And
Nice.
ever since then, I've just stuck with Chevy. I've stuck with GM. GM's better. I'm gonna die by that.
Yep. Um, okay, my question is, you said you were in the army. How long have you been in the army for?
Coming up on 3 years now. Army National Guard out at Gowan Field. Yeah, coming up on 3 years now. I'm hoping to make sergeant before I go and commission as an officer through college, so that should be fine. But I'm not one of those ROTC freaking kiddos. I make fun of those cadets all day long. I make fun of them. They're silly.
That's funny. Okay. Oh, it's Nicholas' turn.
All right, it's
Oh
my turn to be
yeah.
on the hot seat. All right.
Um, hmm. Oh, you said that this is your second degree.
Mhm.
So when or how old were you when you finished your first degree?
Yeah. So I got my first degree. I think I finished. What was it? That was 2022. So I was 23 at the time. I got my degree in theater. Um, and then I kind of bounced around. I went up to Washington State University and worked there. But now I'm working at Boise State in the nursing lab. I'm a simulation specialist, so I turn on all the mannequins so that nursing students can practice and stuff like that. And so I've got my fee waiver, and I was like, okay, I should go back. And I love my theater degree. I love everything that it's done for me. But I do think having a more practical degree isn't an awful idea. Yeah, there's like not a lot of master's programs that'll accept a theater degree as a baseline. So I decided to come back and use the fee waiver and get extra stuff done.
There you go. So along the lines of your needing 90 degrees for cable management thing, is that like an ADHD or OCD thing?
Yeah, I think it's a combo of both. So I think I definitely have very rough ADD. But when you're doing it in the theater, it's like all your cable management has to be done in such a way for safety because it's not like it's all clean and
Mm,
nice when the
yeah.
actors run off stage. It's just barely out of view for like so the audience can't see it, right? And so a big thing was like you have to do it safely and neatly so that you can clean it up and so that an actor doesn't trip on it running on stage or doing something, right? And so I think for me it's always just been a like utility thing and maybe a little bit of an OCD thing. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I just like my stuff to be at 90 degrees, all cabled together nicely. Like I remember my partner got her computer moved to a new station and she sent me a picture and I was like, "Oh, the IT team left your computer like that? What are they doing?" And she was like, "No, I plugged this all in." I was like, "No, it's great. It's great. You're not a
It's
professional. You don't think
wonderful.
it's
Yeah,
great."
yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Um,
It's definitely an OCD. Like I care about that way more than I should.
It's great, but let me fix it.
Yeah, a little bit.
that's funny.
Um, yeah. So that's the portion due tonight that is that we need to record. I can stop the recording at any time and double check the footage. But if we just want to stay on and we can just finish out the other two assignments, I
Yep.
think that would be the
Yep.
best way. Um,
Yeah, it
let
works for
me.
me.
I'm gonna stop the recording. Um, Goodness gracious, I've done this once for sure. Um, or you know what? I'll just pause the